my nigga. That's my nigga. He knew. Dame called his bluff like, yeah, you about to, nigga, you about to be playing somewhere weird if you ain't say that.
Feeling saucy, I'm feeling sturdy. I got a 4-piece, up in the 30. They tryna hold me, shoot like Curry. They feeling salty, I'm feeling sturdy.
But yeah, where we gonna take it this week, guys? Where we going? It's not too much stuff, but there's some stuff that stands out for sure. You guys want to start with sports?
Yeah, let's do a little sports because sports should be a little bit light. Like as we only got preseason, I don't know the depth of college basketball y'all want to go into.
Oh, dude, yeah.
It's only one person I want to talk about in college.
Yeah,
but we could just start off with sports. Keith,
all right,
bring it off.
Sports-wise, let's start off with the biggest thing. So Paul George has signed an extension with the Clippers. It is for 4 years, 190 million on top of his 35.4 million guaranteed. And he has a player option before the 24-25 season. So Pandemic P, my man, he used to be my man. Now I don't know what's good with him. I hope he bounces back. But yeah, he has his extension. What do you guys think?
Co-sign for that nigga. That nigga get you beat up in jail playing like that. Fuck out of here.
What you guys think? You think he deserved it? You think he should have had a little bit more? You think they should have traded him? What do you think?
So here's my thing. I think the giving Paul George an extension was the right move for the Clippers. Now,
i.e. only move.
Yeah, pretty much. And I mean, if they could swing, like, I don't know, like the stipulations in the contract, but if they could still move him, like, in a swap for James Harden, like, that would probably be more beneficial. I don't know if Paul George is the type of player that requires the amount of money that he got, though. And I'm not saying that Paul George is a bad basketball player, but that's a lot of money to give to a guy who hasn't really shown you much.
In the last 2 seasons.
Yeah.
That was the most redundant move on my behalf because my whole thinking to it is you earn money. Just like you said, you earn it. And last 2 seasons, he hasn't earned shit. Like, so at the end of the day, that was just like, all right, we lost Doc. We don't want to lose Kawhi. This is a huge reason why Kawhi agreed to come here in the first place. Or he probably would have been defending the championship with the Raptors. So, like, he got him Paul George. You got to keep them together. So that's why they had to spend that money. So now, moving forward, but we're not going to hear about how good the Clippers are this season until the Clippers actually become good. Yeah. So we're not going to hear all of that make-believe shit that they were pumping last season. Coming into the season, pre-hyping them up and thinking that just because they got 2 guys that probably will get Supermax on any other teams, that it's going to just be a whole honky-dory walk to the fucking finals or the conference finals against the Lakers.
Yeah, so, greatest defensive team to ever grace a basketball court.
No, I was jacking that. I was jacking it. I was like, the defense might be crazy. I was like, the defense might be Pat Beverly. Oh, I was like Paul George. Oh, that was me. That was me.
Well, the defense wasn't too much of the problem. It was really the shooting and scoring.
Yeah, it was the 2 best niggas on your team finishing like with single-digit field goals in the biggest game of the season.
In the side of the backboard in the game 7.
Yeah, he should have just quit basketball right there. He should have said, "I'm going fishing."
But like for a guy with his skill, though, it doesn't seem right. And like when he was getting a lot of his shit, like, so he lied when he said, "Yo, Doc was treating me like a JJ Redick or like a Ray Allen." Like, that was a total lie.
He's a liar.
Yeah, he ran more pick and rolls all year, but like when you watch the stuff that he caught in those playoff games, like
their
elbow shit, he looked uncomfortable.
Yeah, their offense definitely was different than he was accustomed to playing with, I think. I think that this season he took a lot more jump shots. I don't know. Was it just me?
I mean, honestly, the way, because he was on All Smoke, he was describing it. He was saying how He felt like he was in a lot of pin down situations where he was forced to be like a Ray Allen, and he didn't want to be in that situation. He wanted to run through like pick and rolls, and then he was saying how he didn't get a chance to really properly prepare for the season, and that it was no
that's a
team
bunch of bullshit.
cohesiveness. And he's trying to defend his case, but then Doc Rivers was interviewed following and was saying how Paul George had like a whole lot of pick and roll opportunities this year. And then on top of that, too, what's wrong with trying to be a Ray Allen or trying to be one of these great scorers from
Well,
the shooting?
the number one reason is he's not them. And I don't think his skill set matches anything like that. Number two is the funniest thing about this whole ordeal. Did you guys catch the comment like earlier this week before he got the deal? How on he said he didn't want to play for another city. Whatever he said, and then Dame Lillard came out and said some wild, funny shit.
Al Capone.
Yeah, he said Al Capone. That's my nigga. He knew. Dame called his bluff like, yeah, you about to, nigga, you about to be playing somewhere weird if you ain't say that. Word up, that nigga was gonna be on Orlando or something.
Yes. Yo, I agree. I didn't even think about it that way.
Yo, Dame
That was a
Lillard
good-
is funny.
Oh,
Dame Lillard, the reason why Melo going off like that.
Melo's still
like,
balling. Yeah.
Yeah, but Dame is a real nigga. Dame called for him. They called for him before they got him. They wanted to. You know what I mean? So that's realness. Like you see, that's an OG right there. You got to pay homage.
Yo, can we talk about the fact that Dame had knee surgery and he don't even look like it?
Well, we told you, but you were saying that it would definitely affect him.
Because Joe thinks a knee surgery is just breaking a nigga's knee open and just sometimes it's not that non-invasive, you know what I mean, to go in and do certain shit to the meniscus and shit like that.
And then Joe, remember, like Adrian Peterson ran for 2,000 yards on a torn ACL prior.
Yeah, and remember, Adrian Peterson was born in like a bath of steroids or some shit.
All
That
right.
nigga's not human. Like,
I seen Gordon Hayward catch a dunk yesterday. That's the nigga. Where he break? Fibia or some shit, or his ankle clean. Paul George was a fibia, and he was like,
maybe it was his ankle. I think it was his ankle.
Yeah, it was like a clean break because this shit was like this. I remember the picture.
Yeah,
I'm real mad Kyrie still ain't owned that yet.
Listen, that's a whole nother sports conversation.
So let's go.
She feeling saucy, I'm feeling sturdy. I got a 4-piece, up in the 30. They tryna off me, she like Curry. They feeling salty, I'm feeling sturdy.